other day I asked you guys if you had any questions for me, and you literally blew up my inbox. So, welcome to my 200 subscribers special, where I'm going to be answering all the questions you guys have. Now, I say all, full disclaimer, there were about 50 questions, so I'm not going to be able to get through all of them. I really didn't expect you guys to ask me so many questions, so I really appreciate that. But let's just get right into it. I have my messages pulled up here, so let's see what the first question was. Alright, question number 1. What's your favorite movie to watch when you're absolutely obliterated? This is a really good question. Now, it really depends on what you're obliterated on. Let's say you're high on weed. I'd say Up in Smoke, or literally anything Cheech and Chong. If you're on acid, Alice in Wonderland is amazing. And if you're drunk, I'd say literally put anything on. You cannot go wrong with anything if you're drunk. Alright, next question. What's your dream car? This is a good question because I like cars. My dream car right now is a 720S, McLaren 720S, specifically a Liberty Walk wide body. So yeah, that's my dream car. Next question. So I got asked this a lot actually, but I'm just gonna answer it once and then not answer it anymore. So, what's your favorite flavor of Nick? Banana ice, 100%. What got you started on YouTube? Okay, so this is a really good question. I always loved recording videos. I've always loved filming and photography and all that type of shit. So, I just started uploading the videos I recorded to YouTube. People started watching them. So I got into it, and then I found out that you can make money through it, and I was like, this is something I could do. And 7 years later, I'm still doing it. I've had, I think, 9 or 10 channels in my YouTube career, if you want to call it that. And I've always loved doing this, so yeah, I'm probably always going to do YouTube. Next question, why do you smoke so much? This is a good one as well. The reason I smoke so much is because existence is a miserable thing, and being sober just lets you soak up the fact that reality sucks. So the higher you are, the more detached from reality you get. But if you want a more concise answer, I'm a drug addict. Next question, what did you want to do before YouTube? So YouTube was never actually a full-time career choice. It was, at first, my idea was, do YouTube and Twitch, but mostly Twitch, so that's what I did. And now I'm more of a musician slash YouTuber, but more of a musician. But before YouTube, or more specifically, I guess to answer your question, if I couldn't do content creation and this doesn't work out as a career path, I would say probably, that's actually a hard one because I have so many career ideas, I don't really care what I do. I just want a McLaren, you know what I'm saying? But probably just stick to jewelry reselling and cart flipping and move that up to a smoke shop, most likely. Good question. Next is, this one's actually interesting. So this is very detailed. I appreciate that. I'm just gonna read this whole thing and then answer the question. How do you feel about the idea that you are encouraging people to smoke slash do drugs? Not hating or anything, just wondering because some people might get the idea that you promote smoking slash drug abuse, etc. So basically, how do I respond to the people that think I promote drugs, I guess, is the question. I don't respond to them because they're idiots. I find no reason to respond to people that won't use their brains. People like that, there's no reason in arguing with them or talking to them or trying to change their mind about anything, because they're so close-minded and dead set on what they believe that no matter what you say, they're always just going to continue to find workarounds to facts. So no matter how many times I say, don't do drugs, don't do what we do, don't do what I do, you don't want to end up like me. I mean, just fucking look at me, dude. Like, do you want to be this? No. So, but no matter how many times I say that or say anything like that, people are always going to be thinking that I promote drug use. So there's really no point in responding to people like that. But to answer your question, I guess, no, I don't promote drug use, and I just don't respond to those people. Next question. Ooh, this is a good one. Okay, plans for the Jetta. So basically, full interior redo, body kit, engine swap with a Cayenne. I saw that, and it's pretty fucking sick, so I'm gonna do it. And then exhaust. I'll probably go from there. Good question. Next is, where did you meet Eli? I met Eli through Dylan. That's a good question, because I do hang out with Dylan literally all the time. More haunted videos. So I'm guessing you're asking when I'm gonna do more ghost videos. We have one coming soon, and depending on when this drops, there are already some more out. So just check my channel. Why do you love cars so much? I don't know. I really don't. I'm autistic. There's your answer. There are a lot of questions about cars on here. Doesn't surprise me. I post pretty much all about cars, but why do you paint your nails? Well, I don't paint them anymore, or I just haven't in a while, I should say. And the reason I do is because I can, very well. What's your favorite color? Very basic questions. This is reverting back to the questions you ask people in like kindergarten when you first meet them. But if you really want to know my favorite color, it's pink, and then my second favorite color is blue. I know you like South Park, but what other shows do you watch besides that? I watch South Park, Family Guy, Rick and Morty, The Simpsons, Boondocks. You could pretty much guess that from the fact that I watch South Park. But yeah, I'm an average South Park enjoyer. Can we get a tattoo tour? Yeah, I can give you a quick tattoo tour. So on my arms, we got this snake here. I don't know if you can actually see that. So we got this snake, we got a like martini type thing, XOXO, sick boy, shit, you can't see it, sick boy, dead, Pokeball, a heart. On this arm, I got like 988, that's the suicide hotline number. Donnie, that's my uncle. South Park, just some like circles, but they do look like bubbles. I get that a lot, so I just call them bubbles. They're bubbles going up my arm, whatever. Scissors, star, music note, bite mark on my hand. I got this Harley Quinn logo and this teddy bear thing here. I got my chest done. I'm not gonna go over all of these, but Anarchy, upside down cross, that's my birthday. Those are just card suits. My legs, I got this face here. I don't know if you can actually see that, but there's a face there. A Dead Kennedys logo, Black Flag logo, Anarchy lighter. If you want a better tattoo tour, there's like multiple on my channel. I post one every year. Next question, do you have any plans for New Year's? So this video is coming out in like 6 months, but it's currently Christmas Eve. It's 3 a.m. on Christmas Eve. So that's why there are going to be some like Christmas and holiday related questions in here. But My plans for New Year's are hang out with the boys, launch fireworks, shoot guns, get shit-faced, ride ATVs, and then go home and hang out with my family. So, pretty average day. Why don't you stream on Twitch anymore? Okay, so, I've kind of just lost my drive to stream on Twitch because I kind of just find it boring now. I don't really know. I lost my drive. I've thought about that a lot. I've thought about returning to Twitch a lot. I don't know if I ever will. I do some YouTube streams, but that might be the extent of my streaming career. From here on out, not sure, but I'll keep you guys updated. Where are you from? I see people saying Texas, Germany, other places. Okay, so I'm from Earth. I came out of my mom. Yeah. If you want a serious answer, I'm mostly German, but I live in Texas, born in Texas, as far as I'm aware. I'm not 100% clear on where I was born. Are you still the blinker god? Okay, so let me be clear on something. When I say I'm the blinker god, that's a joke. Okay, I'm not actually the blinker god. I know the blinker god. It's Charles. When I say I'm the blinker god, that comes from the fact that I was able to do 20 blinkers, but they were boutiques, which kind of doesn't really count. So that's where that comes from. But if you want to test my blinker abilities, we can do that right now. I don't actually think this one hit. I'm not sure. I wasn't really paying attention. So after reviewing the footage, I can confirm that it didn't hit, so I'm going to do that again. That time it worked. So not the blinker god, but I do still just sit here and do casual blinkers in my room. Yeah, good question. Next question is, why do you get banned on Twitter so much? Because I try to. If you want the real answer, it's because I try to. I really don't like Elon Musk at all. I think he's a truly awful, horrible human being. And so I just like to say anything I can to piss him and his admins off. And then I get banned for it. Simple as that. Elon Musk is a fascist. Ooh, this is a good one. What's your favorite drink? Okay, so I'm guessing you mean alcoholic. That would be vodka. But on the off chance that you're talking non-alcoholic, I'd say probably blue lemonade. The amount of people that just put the word penis is actually astonishing. You guys are fucking hilarious. My god, I didn't realize all of you were comedians. Alright, this is a good one. I don't know if you can hear it, but the train just started going. Shut the hell up. I fucking forgot which one I was about to answer. God damn it. I think it was this one. Whatever happened to BloodRayne? Okay, so there's a evolution to this. So, if you don't know what they're talking about, I used to have a band called BloodRayne. BloodRayne started in middle school, and then it kind of fell apart because our guitarist left. So then, and then we all went to high school. So BloodRayne transformed into KTR, I believe was next. Yeah. KTR stood for Kill the Reds, Kill the Russians. And then that was a thing for a little bit. After I got kicked out of Crockett, because I was a band with some people at Crockett, after I got kicked out, I went to a different school, and so kind of restarted that band a little bit. with some of my friends outside of school, and we rebranded it to Nuke Yourself, which you guys might know. We did some shit with that, and then Nuke Yourself broke up because people had to go to college and just stuff like that. And also, we all lived far as fuck away from each other, so it was just a nightmare getting practice in. So that broke up. We're all still chill, we're all still close, and we hang out from time to time. But now I just do my solo shit. I think I'm gonna answer one more question, so I'm gonna find a good one. We have another smoking related one, another blinker one. Cool. Okay, this one says, can you still do 5 blinkers in a row? So I think this is referring to my video where I was talking about if you can't do 5 blinkers in a row, you're a pussy. Let me be clear, that was also a joke. Uh, I'm only saying that because I might not be able to do this. But if I can do 5 blinkers in a row, then it wasn't a joke. Also, this thing's really low, so I don't even know if it's gonna last through 5 blinkers, but let's hope. So it looks like, yes, I can still do 5 blinkers in a row, barely. I want to thank you guys so much for 200 subscribers. I know I'm about 30 subscribers late, but oh well, it's only 30 subscribers. I know 200 isn't that big of a deal, but when I started YouTube, I never thought I would ever be here, and like 200 is still a lot to me. Like, there's still 200 of you. That means 200 people, you know, want to see me more than once, which I think is cool. I just can't believe there's this many of you now, and I really hope that more of you continue to subscribe because I just love doing this, and the more of you that there are, the more I want to do this, and the easier it is to do this, and the more I can spread my message of, you know, whatever the fuck all this is. Giant thank you, like from the bottom of my heart. I cannot thank you enough. So that's gonna do it for today's video. Thank you to everyone who asked me questions on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Snapchat, Reddit, all that. Yes, Reddit, I was on Reddit. If I didn't get to your question, I'm sorry. There were like literally 50 or 60. I couldn't get through all of them. I really wish I could, but I just didn't have time. If you want, I will do a part 2, so let me know in the comments if you guys really want. I'll see you in the next one. Like, subscribe, and fuck you guys.